you still care to talk to me?
So what's up guys, it's here by Nino or Quadigi, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the best weapons you should use after the 1.19 update, or the best weapons in Season 3 of Call of Duty Warzone. As you guys can see here, I have 10 classes to show you guys. And the special thing about these classes is that, like, if you equip stopping power, as you guys can see here, stopping power rounds in multiplayer, or you get it in Warzone from a epic crate, it pretty much boosts the power of all of these guns by a lot, which makes a lot of these weapons 2 or 3 shot kills, and in some cases even 1 shot headshots. I highly recommend stopping power as a field upgrade, or if you find it in the world of Warzone, and equip it on any of these guns, and you're gonna find a lot of success. Without further ado, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications. Let me know what you guys are excited about the most when it comes to Call of Duty Warzone Season 3 or Modern Warfare Season 3. And know that the patch notes will be in the description of this video if you guys have not been informed of how this game has changed with the newest update. So here in our first loadout, of course, we have to have the M4A1. Now, what I personally like about the M4A1 is that its mobility is pretty good, its power is really good, it just overall it's a really powerful gun, plus the recoil it's extremely minimal, so it just feels like a good gun to run at all times. So I'm running the monolithic suppressor with sound suppression and damage range being increased. This is good because people like to use their minimap, their compass, and if you're not able to be seen on the minimap or the compass, then you have an automatic advantage because you're going to know where they're at, and they might not know where you're at. Unless they have a suppressor, then it's an even battle. But just having a monolithic suppressor with that extra damage range to kill them over range is just amazing. I love the monolithic. It's the best attachment in this game, or one of the best attachments that every gun has. The stock that I'm using is the Forge Tag CQS. Now, I run this Forge Tag CQS because the other ones, they're pretty nice, but I hate the fact that no stock gives away recoil control. So I try to keep the Forge Tag CQS to kind of, you know, keep a consistent recoil. And that ADS speed is going to be nice to get the jump on opponents. I run 60 round mags because I want to be able to get multi-kills and multi-kills on multi-kills. So those quad feeds, those 5-mans, the 6-mans. Plus, I don't got to worry about ammo too much as well, in case I'm getting rushed by multiple enemies. The only thing that sucks obviously is ADS speed and movement speed, but if I'm like holding a spot down and I don't need to move too much, then it's not really that big of a loss. Also, the M4, it isn't an SMG, so I shouldn't be completely rushing with it anyways. Next up, we got the stippled grip tape as a rear grip because that ADS speed and sprint to fire speed allows us to pretty much jump around corners as soon as we see somebody, or somebody appears around the corner. We'll get the aim on them extremely fast. And last but not least, we have the perk fully loaded so that I have to not worry about picking up guns, not to worry about, like, you know, getting somebody else's ammunition box, and I have all the ammo in my clip. I think with the fully loaded and 60 round mags, you get like 300 bullets of ammo, which is more than enough to get 30 kills and get a tactical nuke using the M4A1. So definitely use this class. Also, I run EOD, Ghost, and Battle Hardened because explosives are annoying, UAVs are annoying, and flashes and stuns and gas are annoying. So this pretty much like screws all the BS over, and you're gonna have the least amount of BS affecting you with these perks. C4 is just nice to kind of throw over walls or throw out objectives and get some awesome kills. And Stim Shot is so that when I run away from a situation or I'm done with a situation, I want to heal up before engaging the next one. The Stim Shot makes the recovery process way faster. So next, we got the God Kilo class. This time we're using a Singard Arms Whisper because it gives us sound suppression and bullet velocity. Bullet velocity is nice because it makes the bullets fire faster, which is nice. We get the FSS Close Quarter Stock, which increases our ADS speed and reduces our aiming stability, and it's kind of like the Forge Tag CQS, I think, from the M4 or whatever, the M4 stock that I had. This helps with ADS, which is what I really need. 60 round mags for the same reason. Obviously, I don't want to worry about ammo. I can hold stuff down. I can take down like 6 to 7 enemies at once, which is awesome for a video clip. We got the stippled grip tape to get that jump on opponents. Stippled grip tape is another one of those attachments that I always use. This, like, and monolithic that I try to keep on most of my guns. And the perk fully loaded for that ammo. Having max starting ammo just off the rip is just so nice. But only difference here is obviously the barrel, but it gives me the same effects almost as monolithic suppressor. So that's why I prefer the Singard Arms Whisper. It's nice. Next, we got the FAMAS or the Code Breaker. This gun is great. This gun. Next, we got the FR556 or the FAMAS or the Code Breaker. This gun is amazing because when you run stopping power on this gun, you legit will one burst everybody. So I'm running Monolith Suppressor for that sound suppression and damage range. You already know we gotta max out that damage range. We're running the Forge Tac Ultralight for that quick ADS speed because we need more ADS speed on this gun because we do want to get the jump on opponent. For FSS Tac Wrap, once again the ADS speed because this gun is extremely slow from the beginning. So getting as much ADS speed as possible for that one burst potential is key. We also have Stipple Grip Tape once again for the ADS speed and the perk Fully Loaded. I don't need to run 50 round mags or 60 round mags because if I'm running stopping power, then every burst is pretty much a one burst. And if I'm able to keep one bursting, I pretty much have potential to kill 10 enemies with 30 bullets. It's a 3-round burst gun by default, and it's gonna come in extremely clutch in these situations. Next, we got the Model 680, which I extremely love as a shotgun. And on this shotgun, I'm running the Forge Tac Marauder, which gives sound suppression, damage range, and tighter pellet spread. This is pretty much the best muzzle to use on this gun because you get all of those pluses for only a couple of cons. You don't need aim locking steadiness, and sometimes you don't even need ADS because sometimes it does hip fire, so having that bigger damage range is key on shotguns. Sound suppressions you keep off the minimap, and tighter pellet spread so your bullets, like, your shots are pretty much stronger is just so nice on the Forge Tac. We also got the XRK 18.0 inch Liberator, which gives you damage range and tighter pellet spread, which makes your shots a lot more stronger once again. We also have the 1MW Laser because it gives you that sprint to fire speed so you can get the jump on opponents through hip fire or through ADS. And we also have no stock because we have no regards for recoil control or aiming stability. Those are cons that are pretty much useless on shotguns because with shotguns, I don't really gotta worry about recoil. So if I can max out my ADS speed and my movement speed, no stock is pretty much just all pluses to me. And we got the perk Sleight of Hand because we just want to be able to reload as fast as we can because you actually reload one at a time when it comes to the Model 680. So if we can reload one at a time a lot faster, this perk will make it so that we can have a full magazine in rapid time. The Model 680, it's the best shotgun in the game. You will annoy a lot of people, so I highly recommend it. Also, next we have the Ram 7, which you unlock through a challenge at this point. We got the XRK Ranger for that damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control, so this gun is a laser and it freaking destroys. We got XRK Close Quarter Stocks for the ADS speed. We got 50 round mags for that magazine ammo capacity, Stipple Grip Tape, the perk Fully Loaded, and that's what makes the Ram 7 extremely viable and a really great assault rifle. Can compete with the M4 in multiplayer, in my opinion. Next, we got the MP5, which is one of the first SMGs that you unlock. With this SMG, you want to be running subsonic integral suppressor, so you're completely off the minimap. Plus, you get extra ADS speed. Pretty much, enemies won't know when you're killing their teammates with the no enemy skulls, and I love this for that assassin kind of feel. You also got the F-Tac collapsible stock for just pretty much movement all around. We got the 10mm auto 30 round mags because if you combine this with stopping power rounds, you pretty much are going to be two-shotting your opponents and they will not last a chance. We also got the Stipple Grip Tape and the perk Fully Loaded. It's pretty much the fastest rapid-firing killing machine in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and you'll pretty much body as fast as possible. Here we got the MP7. It's a very cute green MP7 that I have. I recommend the Monolith Suppressor, Forge Tac Ultralight, 60 round mags, Stippled Grip Tape, and the perk Fully Loaded. This is nice because it has 60 rounds and it's not limited to 30 rounds like the MP5, so you can kill a lot more enemies while being a silent assassin all at the same time. Next, we got the Striker 45, which I like using with stopping power because once you have stopping power and the hollow point 12R rounds, you're pretty much going to be one bursting opponents with 2 shots. So, Monolith Suppressor, 300mm poly barrel, rear grip should be F-Tac G5 Exo, perk Fully Loaded, and the ammunition should be the .45 hollow point rounds. Next, we got the M13, which I like because you can pretty much transform it into an SMG. This requires the Tempest Cyclone, which is kind of like Monolith Suppressor basically. We got the no stock for that super crazy ADS speed and movement speed. We got the 60 round mag, so we don't run out of ammo, Stippled Grip Tape, and the perk Fully Loaded. With this class, you're pretty much just rushing around the enemies and destroying as many as possible, which is awesome. And for our final class, I'm actually going to show you guys a Warzone class, in case you guys are into Warzone. And it's pretty much the M4A1, but with a couple of different attachments. I run Monolith Suppressor still, But this time, instead of like my perk, I have a barrel, which increases the overall power to destroy armor users in Call of Duty Warzone. So, got damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control with the Corvus Custom Marksman. And while keeping everything the same, this M4A1 becomes a force to be reckoned with. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications. Let me know what your favorite top 10 guns of Call of Duty Modern Warfare is. And if any of these class setups help you, definitely let me know in the comment section below. As always, I'll be streaming on Twitch at twitch.tv/TheMarkOfAHero if you guys want to interact with me more. And let me know what you guys think about Season 3. You guys are all freaking amazing. Keep being big ballers, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! I love you all.